Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my live stream. I'm hoping people come because I had a live stream set as a preview and I didn't know how to get there from my iPhone, so I'm starting a new one. So I'm hoping folks join. Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this on replay, but I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes longer because it's a few minutes before 7, so I want to give folks a little bit of a chance to hop on if they were planning to, and also to find me um, if they were planning to click on another link. But I will just give you a little bit of a heads up on some things that are coming up in the future. If you're not follow me already, um, hop onto my website at dthomasfineminiatures.com, and you'll see links to all of my social media, so you can go there. And welcome if you are just joining. Hello. Shout out, say hello in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, definitely say hello and just give me a heads up that you can hear me. This is actually my first YouTube live, I think. I've done Instagram lives, I've done TikTok lives, and now I'm doing a YouTube live. And this is really all about my upcoming estate sale, which is an incredible assortment of fine art miniatures. I want to say it is either it's the first time in a long time, for sure, that we've seen this assortment, this large assortment of fine art miniatures made by very high quality miniatures made by really a great group of fine artisans. Some of the most celebrated artists on the planet are included in this estate sale. And so it's really the first time in a long time, at least that I know of, that I've seen this size of a collection come to market with so many artists represented. There are over 100 artists represented in this auction, making over 1,000 individual miniatures in about 200 lots, a little under 200 lots. And this auction is happening on Sunday. And so you'll definitely want to check it out. There is a link in my, go to my website, you can get a link to register for the auction. The auction will be on invaluable.com. And definitely check it out if you're interested in bidding on this sale. Like I said, it's a really, really amazing assortment of fine art miniatures like we have not seen before, or in a long time at least. And, it's a very broad collection of miniatures as well, in a whole bunch of categories, from fine art, furniture, to paintings, to sculpture, to art dolls, toys in miniature. So basically, many categories are represented in this auction. In fact, I have a number of pieces behind me. I'm going to share some of them, not all of them, in this preview. But there are a number of other previews you can find on my social media. If I don't cover something here, it might be covered there. But definitely check out the catalog, because that's really where you'll get a wonderful sampling, or you'll see everything that's included in the auction over there. So welcome if you're just joining. Say hello in the chat box. Welcome to this preview of the Buckalter estate sale, which is a collection of over 1,000 miniatures featured with over 100 artisans represented. So one of the first categories I'd like to share that's part of this collection is fine art silver. And this is a soup tureen that was made by Pete Acquisto. So as I mentioned, there are a number of fine art, there are a number of artisans included in this sale. 40 of them are actually IGMA credentials. So Pete Acquisto is actually an IGMA fellow. So there are over 20 IGMA fellows and over 20 IGMA artisans included in this auction, which is that's really not unprecedented that you have this many really high quality artists featured in one estate sale. So one more time on this. This is a soup tureen. It is sterling silver. I hope you can see that. I think you can. I wonder if I can go here if it's better. No, I think it's there. That's better. Incredible. And of course, it's 3 pieces. So you have the top, the lid comes out, separates from the tray. And what's nice about this and other fine art miniatures is this has a really nice scale weight to it. It's beautifully proportioned, clearly. It is beautifully proportioned, but it's got a really nice weight to it, and that's something that you really want to look for when you are looking for fine miniatures or trying to assess a fine miniature for maybe your own collection. The other item up, the other sort of category is fine art paintings. So there are a number of artists represented who paint in miniature that are in this sale. Two specifically, I have a number of pieces that are included. I have a number of pieces by Paul Saltarelli, who is an IGMA artisan, and I have a number of hand-painted works by Johan Landman. This is one of Mr. Landman's pieces. It is a beautiful, sort of like a Renaissance painting. It is a reproduction of a fine art piece. It's called A Lady Reading Letters by Greuze, Greuze. This was made in 1997. Mr. Landman's work is just incredible. Attention to detail unmatched. And just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way he captures light in his paintings. Just crazy, amazing. Talented miniaturist. I don't have this with me, but I do have a painted harpsichord by Johan Landman in this auction as well. I don't have it here to show you, but it is a beautiful piece, and it is part of this estate sale, and you really should check it out because it's amazing. If you're just joining, say hello in the chat box. I'm not sure I can actually read the chat box. I'm gonna check and see if I can. Yeah, I can see it. But I'd like to say hello if you're out there and you want to say hello. Another category is I'll do. It's actually, I had fun with this in some cases. I put assortments and lots together, which represented specific themes. So, for example, I have a gentleman's assortment, a lot of gentleman's objects, if you will, maybe stuff that might go in a game room or a library or a study or a man cave. So one of the items that are featured in this lot, and I don't know the lot number, I wish I did, I should, is this beautiful gun case. Hello, Maine. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Is this beautiful, beautiful hardwood case that includes a pair of pistols. These are made of metal. They appear to be, actually, now that I'm looking at it, oof, I think they're sculpted wood. Look at them. They're just beautiful. It comes in a beautiful box, which is hinged. The box is hardwood, which is gorgeous grains. It also has a cute little lock. I don't think it really locks. It doesn't really lock. It does really lock. It doesn't really lock, but it closes. I'm dying right now. Because, you know, I have tried to study these pieces as much as possible, but sometimes you always see, with miniatures, you always see something new. So this actually closes. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a beautiful hinge mechanism here that allows it to close, and you could hear it. You could hear it snap a little bit. My mind is blown. So also part of this gentleman's lot, this gentleman's collection, is this really awesome Monopoly set. Isn't that the cutest? I love it. I love it. I love it. What is on my face? Nothing. Okay. Bad skin. All right. It's a Monopoly set. So check that out. It's awesome. And then the third and final piece of this lot, which ultimately has many pieces, it's like a 15-piece lot, is a book. It is it's printed, it's readable by Barbara Rahab, another IGMA artisan, by the way. The book is called A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. So this is also included in the lot. I hate touching, but for showing purposes, I will. But you could see the pages, you could read the pages. So that's a gentleman's lot, which is pretty awesome. Not to be outdone, there are also a number of art dolls in this auction. Art dolls different from dolls in the general world, And the difference is how they're sculpted and just the level of detail. So this, and I'm gonna do her no justice, the name of the artist. I'm not gonna say it because it's definitely in the catalog. Gunda Kondron is her name, and look how beautiful her work is. So she created this beautiful art doll, and what it is this is part of an assortment that I'm calling sort of like it's like a boudoir assortment of miniatures. So you get, with this lot, you get her, and you get a whole bunch of other pieces by other artists as well, including this beautiful trunk, which has a whole bunch of things coming out of it. It is just beautiful, 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 beautiful. The things don't move; they're all pinned down, which is kind of good. It's fine. It's not really to be played with anyway. And then it's a beautiful trunk, hardwood trunk. And you know what? This piece is unsigned for some reason. Some pieces are just not signed in this auction, and it's just so surprising. So that's another category, sort of the art dolls. Another category is toys. So I have a number of artisan toys, miniature toys, exactly that. So teddy bears, pull toys made of wood that are very vintage inspired. I have a beautiful